up till now, we have discussed two problems. One was a to the power n, b to the power n greater than or equal to 1, which was a context-free language. Another one was a to the power n, b to the power n, c to the power n greater than or equal to 1, which was not a context-free language. Though both the languages were format-wise almost similar, but this was a not this was a language which was not context-free, and this was a language which was context-free. And we have seen that for both the context-free languages and non-context-free languages, we have to design an algorithm how a string in that particular language will be processed over the Turing machine. So in this manner, we design the Turing machine. Now, suppose I want to design the Turing machine corresponding to the another language, L is equal to A plus B asterisk A. If we look at, this is a language of all words over A and B which are ending with an A, and this is a regular language. So suppose if we want to design a Turing machine corresponding to a regular language, do we need the similar process? No, we do not need the similar process. For designing Turing machine corresponding to the regular languages, we have a method by which we can convert the FA corresponding to the regular language directly to the Turing machine. Because if a language is regular, we can design a finite automata, an FA corresponding to that particular language. So we will convert that finite automaton directly to the Turing machine using that procedure. So that will be a procedure in which we do not have to design any algorithm. We have to simply convert FA to the Turing machine. Now, as this language is a regular language, it is A plus B asterisk A, that is all words ending with A, we can easily design an FA corresponding to it. So we are first writing the FA corresponding to this language. So FA corresponding to this language will consist of two states, Q0 and Q1. Okay. So in Q0 state, suppose this is the start state, and this Q1 state, suppose this is the final state. So on B, we will remain here. On A, we will be moving to this state Q1. Now, if we are in the state Q1 on A, we will stay here, and on B, we will be moving back to the Q0 state. So this will be the FA corresponding to this language. So if our words are ending with an A, then we will always end up in a Q1 state. Suppose my string is A, B, B, A, like this. Okay. So on A, I will be moving to the Q1 state, and in Q1 state, I am finding a B, so I will move to the Q0 state. In Q0 state, I am finding the next B, so I will remain here. Then I am finding again A, so I will be moving to the Q1 state. So at the end of the string, I am in the final state. I am in the Q1 state, which is a final state. So when my string is exhausted, I am resting in a final state. So that's why my string will get accepted over this machine. So this is a correct finite automaton, finite machine corresponding to this language. Now, if we wish to convert this FA to the corresponding Turing machine, we have to simply add to each transition simply a blank and R. So after this B, I have just made one comma blank comma R. If you look at the changes between the FA and Turing machine, in Turing machine is also like FA. It is consisting of states and transitions, and each transition is labeled by a triple, in which first symbol is the input symbol, second is the symbol which we are writing at that place, and third is the movement of the read-write head. While in case of FA, we are having only the input symbol. Okay, so input symbol was there. We have just added what we will write in place of that, and in which direction we will move our read-write head. So these two information we have just added. So corresponding to each one, we will add only hash, that is blank, and R. Means on processing every symbol, we will be making it blank, so that we may show that yes, it has been processed. Okay, so A hash R, similarly B hash R, and my FA has been converted into the corresponding Turing machine. Now let us check whether this Turing machine will work correctly or not. Again, take the same string, suppose A, B, B, A. This string I want to process over this Turing machine. So if this string is stored over the tape, so before it will be blank, and after it will be the blank, and initially my read write head will be at the first symbol of my input string. So A is here and I am in the Q0 state. So on reading A, what I will do, I will mark a blank here and move in the right direction. So I will mark a blank here and move in the right direction. So I will come to the next symbol in my string. Okay, and I have changed to the state Q1. Okay, so now I am in the Q1 state reading a B. So Q1 on B, what I should do, I should mark a blank here and move in the right direction and move to the Q0 state. So I will mark a blank here, I will move to the right direction, that is with next symbol, and move to the state Q0. So now I am in the state Q0. So in Q0 state, I am again getting the B. So on B, I should mark a blank here. I should move to the next position. So I have to move in the right direction. So I will move to the next symbol and I will remain in the Q0 state. So I am in the Q0 state and now I am reading the symbol A. Now on Q0A again, for this A I will mark blank, move to the right direction. So I will coming to this symbol and move to the state Q1. So now I am in the state Q1, which is a final state. Now in Q1 state, I am reading a blank. Now Q1 on A, I am having the transition. Q1 on B, I am having the transition. But I do not have any transition on blank symbol from the Q1 state. So in this situation, my machine will get halted. So my machine will halt and my machine has been halted into a final state. So my whole string has been processed. My machine has been halted in a final state. So that's why this string, the given string, will be accepted over this Turing machine. So in this manner, we can convert any FA to the corresponding Turing machine. So whenever we have to design Turing machine corresponding to any regular language, we don't have to do anything. We simply have to draw an FA corresponding to it, and to each transition we have to add just these two quantities hash comma r. So my FA will get converted into the Turing machine. So this is very simple process by which I can design the Turing machine corresponding to the regular languages. Up till now, we have seen that how we can design a Turing machine to accept certain languages, whether the language is a regular language or it is a context-free language or it is a non-context-free language. So whatsoever we have done, we have designed the Turing machines corresponding to accept some kind of language. Now I will discuss one example in which I will be showing you that our Turing machine is not only able to accept the languages, but it also performs certain computations. For this, I will be taking the example of concatenation. Now we will be writing a Turing machine to perform the concatenation function or the concatenation operation over the strings. So we will be designing a Turing machine which can compute the concatenation function over the sigma is equal to A. So I have taken only one alphabet in my string, that is A. If I will take more alphabets, so then also I can design the machine, but the process will be a bit more complicated. Okay, so just to keep my Turing machine simple, I have taken a single symbol in my alphabet. So if I have to perform this concatenation function, so input to this concatenation function will be the two words W1 and W2. So we will input two words over this symbol A, W1 and W2. And the output will be the concatenation of these two words W1 and W2. So in this manner, we will be performing the concatenation function. So let us see how we can design a Turing machine corresponding to this computation, which computes the concatenation of two given strings. To do this computation, we have to first decide what will be the configuration of our input and what output configuration of the tape we require. Okay. So if we look at the input configuration of the tape, so we have to input two words, W1 and W2. So each of the W1 and W2 will be consisting of only a sequence of A's, because we have only one symbol in our strings. Okay. So suppose this is W1, it is consisting of two A's. And my read write head will be at the first symbol of the first word. Then the second word is this AAA. Suppose this is W2, and these two words W1 and W2 are separated by a blank symbol. Okay, so before to it will be the blanks, and after to it will also be the blanks. So this will be the configuration of our input tape. Now what our output configuration we require? We require the output configuration that we were having 2 A's here and 3 A's here. So after concatenation, we should have all 5 A's together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 A's should be here, and my read-write head should be at the first symbol of my output, so that it may show that this is the output. And before it there should be the blank, and after it there should be the blank. So this should be the input configuration, and this should be the output configuration. Now, how we can convert this input configuration to the output configuration, this we have to see. So we also have to design an algorithm, because we have to perform a computation. So we have to design a strategy, or we have to design an algorithm to perform that particular computation. So how can how can we do it? We can do it by simply, if you just look at if at this place of this blank, if I write the symbol A, and the last A I convert to the blank. So I can convert my input configuration to the output configuration. So I will be following this strategy. I will skip all the A's, and whenever I will find this blank, I will convert this blank to the A, and then again I will skip all the A's, and whenever I will find this blank, I will come back one position left, and the last A I will be converting to the blank, and then I will be moving back to the first A. So this should be my strategy to convert my input configuration to the output configuration. I hope you have understood the strategy. Now we are starting the design of this machine. So I will start with the Q0 state, which I say that it is a start state. So in the start state, my read-write head is at the first symbol of my first word. So I will be getting an A. So what I have to do with this A? I have to skip it. Okay. Then I will be moving to the second A. Then also I have to skip it. So all the A's I have to skip. So these all A's I will be skipping here. So A, and R. So in place of A, I will be writing A, and I will be moving towards right. So I will be skipping all the A's. So this is the responsibility of this initial state, the Q0 state. So on reading first A, I will be moving to the next position. I will be moving to the next position. Again, I am getting A. So this A also I will write A, and I will move to the next position. This I have to do until I do not get a blank. So whenever I get a blank, what I have to do with this blank? This blank I should convert into in the symbol A. So whenever I am getting a blank, I am converting it to A and keep moving right. Okay. So this blank I will convert to A and keep moving right. Okay. Now I have moved to the state Q1. So now in Q1 state, what I have to do? I have to skip all the A's which were the part of my string W2. Okay, so in Q0 state, you have seen that I have skipped all the A's which were the part of W1, and then when I found the blank space, this blank space I have converted to the A and moved to the first symbol of the second string and moved to the state Q1. In Q1 state, I will be skipping all these A's. Okay, so on finding A's, I will write A and keep moving towards right. Okay, so on this A, I will write A and keep moving right. So I will come here. Again, I am getting A. So A, in place of A, I will be writing A and then moving right. So I will come here. So now on this A also, I will write A and move right. So I will move here. So I have to skip all the A's of the W2, and when I will reach to blank. When I reach to blank, then I come to know that all the A's from the word W2 has been skipped. Now what I have to do? My aim was to convert last A into the blank. So I have to come back one position left. So I will write hash in place of it. I will not change the symbol, but I will move towards left, and I will come to the state Q2. Okay, so I will keep writing, I will write hash here, blank here, and I will move one position left. So now my read write head will be pointing to the last symbol, last A of the word W2. What I have to do with it? Now this I have to convert into the blank. So the responsibility of state Q2 is to convert this A to the blank, and then because I have to move my read write head to the first A of the output, so that's why I will keep moving left. Okay, so A hash left, and my state will be Q3. So in place of this A, I will mark a blank and I will move left. So my read write head will come here. Now you can see that I have successfully merged two given strings. Two A's were in W1 and three A's in W2. Now these has been merged. Now I have five A's together. The only thing which I have to do is to move this read write head to the first symbol of my output, so that I may show that my output starts from here. Okay, so I will so in the responsibility of state Q3 is to move this read write head to the first A. So in Q3 state, I will be skipping all the A's. So on A, I will be writing A and moving towards left. Keep moving towards left. So on this A, I will write A and move left. Now again on A, I will be writing A and I will move left. I will keep on doing this. So this A also I will leave and move left. So I will be reaching to this blank. So up till I get A, I will write A and keep moving left. But whenever I will skip the first A, I will move to the blank. So now in Q3 state, I will be getting a blank. So getting a blank simply means that the last cell which I have skipped is consisting of the first symbol of my output. So in Q3 state, when I am getting a blank, I will write blank, but I will simply move to the right. Okay, so I will write blank and I simply move to the right. So now my read write head is positioned at the first symbol of my output. So I will be moving to the state Q4, and this I will say that this is my final state, and I will not draw any transition out of it. Okay, so in Q4 state, I am reading the symbol A, but because I have not written any transition from Q4 on any symbol, so my machine will halt here, and my machine will halt here, and my Turing machine will halt, and this will be the output. So my read write head will be here, and this will be the output. So input configuration of the tape I have converted into the required output configuration of the tape. So in this manner, I have not accepted. Now in this you can see that I have not accepted or rejected any word. I have simply converted one configuration of the tape to the other configuration of the tape. That is, I have performed certain computation. So my Turing machine is not only able to accept the languages, but it is also able to perform the computations. The only thing is we have to design the algorithm to perform that computation, and we have to mimic that algorithm in terms of the Turing machine. So in this manner, we can design the Turing machine corresponding to any kind of language, whether it is a context-free language, it is a non-context-free language, it is a regular language, or we can perform any computation. That is, we are not accepting any word, accepting or rejecting any word, but we are doing something. We are converting one configuration of the tape to the other configuration of the tape. Thank you.